Paradigm was founded under the auspices of changing the marketplace. Law enforcement has limitations deploying less lethal chemical munitions. Until the release of Paradigm Overwatch System, the weapons used only had a maximum effective range of 50 to 75 yards. Our weapon systems are capable of 100 yards, holding 18-inch groups at that range. What ours does differently is it allows us to range the target accurately and engage the target accurately out to that 100 yards. What we have in front of you is a lot of technology that has been developed within the last decade to optimize the performance of chemical munitions. They have pepper inside them, which you would use in law enforcement. There are three very important parts of the system that separate us from all the other manufacturers. The first being our barrels. We manufacture all of our barrels in-house. They are available in different lengths from 6 inches all the way up to 20 inch. You can see some of the variations behind me. In addition to the barrels, we have IP patent processing right now for the way that it engages the polystyrene or plastic shaped rounds. By having this design criteria in the rifling, it allows us to have tighter grouping and greater distance and accuracy. Moving back towards the gun, we also have a anti-chop semi-auto closed bolt system. The worst thing that could happen in a situation when you're deploying a chemical munition is that the projectile fractures and fails inside the gun, which in turn would deploy onto the operator. Our gun is a closed bolt system, so the bolt is always in the closed position when it goes to fire. And when it goes to chamber a round, if the round is not seated properly, it will stop the gun instead of breaking the round in the gun and creating a powder. The gun is deployed with compressed air, and in that case, what you're going to do is you're going to deploy, you're going to remove the stock, install your air tank, then you're going to reinstall the stock. Once the air system is installed, now the next stop operation is we either want to have the mags pre-fed with rounds, and the way you do that is you're going to depress the button up top, and you're going to manually feed the rounds in there. So you're going to fill it with your rounds, and then we're going to just nice and easily reinstall into the mag well. And at that point, this gun is ready to function. The air system is capable of about 100 shots per fill. That's about 5 magazines. So we have to refill this air system, and it doesn't require anything special. This is a fill whip that allows you to attach this to any standard scuba tank. You attach the one end to the scuba tank, and then you attach the other end to the bottle with a quick connect, and it will allow you to fill up the bottle, which is 3,000 psi. It'll allow you to fill that up off of a standard scuba tank. Let's go ahead and discuss how to break the weapon down and to do a quick service on it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the air system. Now, even though the air system has been removed, there still potentially could be air in the valve. So in that case, we're going to point the weapon in a safe direction. Typically, I like to point it down to the ground, and I pull the trigger. There is no air in this system, so we're good to go. We are then going to remove the top pin and the washers, the sleeve washers. And then we're going to go ahead and extract the bolt. So this is the entire valve assembly for the semi-auto. If you would like to break it down further, it's just a matter of unscrewing the back cap. All of the internals come out from there, so it's a toolless changeover at this point. Once we've gone ahead and maintained it, we're going to go ahead and reinstall, and we're going to make sure to clock it so that the notch is at the 12 o'clock position. Then we're going to take our pin, we're going to reinstall it. And our cross washer. That is how easy it is to maintain the weapon. In addition to maintenance, one of the biggest items with this platform is the ability to maintain and clean the magazines without the use of tools. It's a toolless clean. So the way you do this is you're just going to take and push the follower down, give it a twist, the follower comes up, and then all of the internal of the magazine is released. And so at this point I can clean this just by rinsing it out with water, hot water and dish soap. Even though this gun was designed for long-range precision shooting, the critical component that makes this product so accurate is also the critical component that allows us to transition into the next generation of weapons. For instance, as you can see, I have the same gun here, just stripped down. We have the upper receiver right here, and then we have a nylon 6 30% glass chassis. It serves two purposes. One, ergonomics. Two, holding the magazine and the upper receiver in place. If we take this upper receiver, which holds all of our critical components, trigger, regulator, fire control valve. If we take this critical component, we can literally slide it into next generation chassis and that serve a slightly different purpose. So if the Overwatch was designed for long-range precision, this gun inherently has the same properties. It is a very long-range capable gun, but then it can also be utilized and set up for a close quarter environment. If you have the 6-inch barrel, it's going to be a very close quarter, very snug, compact gun. If you choose to go with a 14 or a 20-inch barrel, you are then going to have a long-range, less lethal product.